Hey guys, when I decided to do this video, I didn't realize that most of the books that I read in June were library books. I just didn't even think about it. But I want to do it this way because I haven't done any reviews in forever. So this is kind of what I read in June and what I thought. So I'm just going to kind of do it all together. So the first one was Spoiled by Heather Cox and Jessica Morgan. And this book, I really thought it was going to be better than what it was. I actually gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I was kind of disappointed. It's not like the greatest story. I thought it would draw me in more because it sounded so cute. But because the 16-year-old girl finds out that her father is a movie star. And so then because her mother had just died from cancer, I believe. And she goes to live with her father, and she has a half-sister, and the half-sister doesn't like her. So there's a little bit of a war going on, but of course we all know how these stories end and everything works out. But it just was not the greatest book. So I gave it 3. And in fact, I'm reading the sequel right now, and it's called Messy. So I'm hoping it's going to be a little better. But this one wasn't that great, so 3 out of 5. The next one, I can't show you. I'm going to see if I can get pictures and insert them as I'm doing this. I don't know. We'll see. The next one's Pretty Little Liars. It's number 1 in the Pretty Little Liars series. I gave it, it's by Sarah Shepard. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, which I don't even know if I should have gave it that. I did not like it at all. Well, I can't say at all. It was okay. I read the whole thing, but I just really wasn't that impressed with it. I don't know if it's because I've watched Pretty Little Liars for so long now that I'm so used to the way it is as a TV series that the book is so different. I mean, it really is really different. Usually I enjoy a book more so than TV or a movie, but in this case I just don't know if it's because I got so used to how things were on the TV series that it was hard for me to read the book. So 3 out of 5. The next one is Switched in the Trill Trilogy. So that was number 1. It's Amanda Hawking, and I gave it 5 out of 5. I don't know what it was about this book. I can't say that the content was like absolutely great. It was, I mean, you know, obviously one of those stories that can't be true or anything, but I don't know if it was her writing or what it was, but something drew me in, and I literally flew through that book. So I was pretty impressed with that. So that one I gave 5. The next one is The Girl in the Steel Corset, and it's the Steampunk Chronicles number 1 by Katie Cross. This one was another 5 stars out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed that book. It was really, really good. You know, it's about a girl who has kind of special powers. I don't know how else to say it. And she learned how to control them and use them, I guess, for good, kinda. So I actually am really excited about reading the second book in that series. I really, really want to do that. The next one was Flawless, which is Pretty Little Liars number 2 by Sarah Shepard. I didn't even give this one a rating because I didn't even finish it. I think I got 50 pages in, and I'm like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I so wanted to read this series because I enjoy the TV series so much. But I just couldn't finish it, so I didn't even give it a rating because it was just bad. So, the next one I do have, and it's Crank by Ellen Hopkins. And this one I gave a 4 out of 5. It is all verse, which I thought was awesome. I think this story is good. It's not like the best story in the world, but it was good. There was I can't really, it does send a message. It sends a message that, you know, it only takes one time to get hooked to drugs. So don't do it. But I don't know, it just was kind of, there were points in time in the book where it was like, you almost felt like maybe the story could have been deeper, or the story could have, or maybe parts of it didn't have to be included. I don't know. There was a little bit of disappointment in it because I thought it was going to be better than what it was, but it still was a good book, so I can't say it was like bad or anything. So I gave it 4 out of 5. The next one is Torn by Amanda Hawking, which is number 2 in the Trill trilogy. Once again, I gave it a 5 out of 5 because it was like the first book. I can't help it. It's like the content is just, you know, it's just what it is. It's not like blow me away, but I don't know if it's her writing style or what it is, but it drew me in, and once again I flew through the book, and now I need to read the third one. So I think, yeah, that's it. That's it. I was thinking I had more, but those are the ones that I've already read here in July. So I'm sorry that it was mostly library books and I don't have them to show to you. Oh, never mind. There is another one. It is The Knife of Never Letting Go. Right? Or did I read that in May? Oh, I'm so confused. I don't know what I've read and what I haven't read. The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, and it's the number 1 book in Chaos Walking. I gave this a 3 out of 5. It was really weird. I thought it was going to be better than what it was because there was so much hype on it. I'm sorry, but it wasn't that great. It definitely at the end made me want to read the second one because I wanted to know what was going on then because of the way it ended. So I even got the second book from the library and I actually took it back without reading it. Because I finally was like, you know, I don't even want to start this because the first book, even though I read it very quickly, I did it because I was forcing myself to read it, you know? And so I didn't even want to do that with the second book, so I didn't even bother. So I'm not going to know what happens. It just was not that greatest book. It was really weird. I mean, really weird. Like, I don't even know where the author got his ideas. I just didn't like it at all. And supposedly I read The Hunger Games in June. I was thinking I did it in May, but I must have finished it in June. So The Hunger Games, number 1, by Suzanne Collins, and I gave it a 4 out of 5. I personally did not think this book blew me away. It was good. I don't mind violence, but to me this was, I don't know, I guess it just upset me in like the deepest part of myself because I can't imagine children having to kill each other, which I know that has happened and is happening with child soldiers, but I don't know, it just really bothered me. So I gave it a 4 out of 5 because it is an interesting story. It pulls you in. It just was upsetting. So I did start reading the second book on my Kindle, and I'm like only like 27% through, and it's been sitting there probably for like a month because I just haven't even picked it up to read it again. I'm reading other things, and I just don't even want to go back to it because I don't think it's that great. I thought Insurgent and Divergent were a lot better. I think I gave both of them 5 out of 5, I'm thinking. I thought those were a lot better. So that's what I read in June. I will probably do the same thing in July, do it the same way where I just put it all together and tell you what I thought about things. If there's something that I absolutely love or absolutely hate, maybe I'll give it like an individual review. I don't know. I just don't post a whole lot on this channel. I post more on my other channel. So, I don't know. I'm trying my best. So, actually, I probably need to go ahead and do a haul video too because I've gotten a few books. So, I really need to do that. Maybe I'll do that now and just get it done. And that way you guys can see what I have. So, that's it for now, and I will see you guys later. Bye.